Only his stepbrother remained.
Time to go wake up Claire.
Man teetered
No,
between
Sarah,
two
sorry.
decisions in despair.
Just, I watched.
The 22-year-old
Took a
had
tail
to
off.
weigh life in prison versus suicide.
Yeah, it's just something to let you know.
What sounded to me like a weapon being charged.
Sweetie, time to wake up.
It was an automatic pistol
Yeah, Mom.
that he had. It sounded like somebody had slid this
We're going on a trip.
and ejected a shell into the chamber, arming the weapon for firing.
Yes, I've been staying in the house for so long. And also, guys, I need to put on like this thing for it to work. Just makes this thing. Never mind. Give me suitcase. It's a new suitcase. Okay. Make sure you change.
He had an awful lot of years ahead of him to figure this out. McMahon relented to the negotiators' insight. 4 hours after it had begun, the last fugitive walked out of the room, unarmed as instructed. The negotiator was able to defuse the situation without death or injury. Agents secured have searched the motel room. They recovered $29,000 in cash of the $65,000 that was stolen. They also found a .22 semi-automatic handgun. On every table rested empty beer bottles, marijuana, and powdered methamphetamine. Ballistics tests later confirmed that .22 was the weapon used to kill the two women in Iowa.
So I've been coughing a lot. It's not because I'm sick.
Kaufman told investigators it was his stepbrother's idea to rob the bank. To pull off the heist, they needed a car. McMahon already had his eye on the first victim's pickup truck, the truck he initially wanted to use as the getaway vehicle. Mrs. Garber knew McMahon and allowed the brothers.
And also, I guess I can tell you some stuff. So I've been watching a lot of Tokatei. My sister also has been watching Tokatei. So that's why I sometimes call my main character this girl. I'm thinking, why I always call this girl Claire sometimes. It's because I watch Tokatei a lot, including my sister, and I'm watching something right now. And I'm looking. Okay, yeah, she can wear this. Oh my god. Pretend you didn't just see that. No. Okay, she has everything. And just to let you know, the place is pet friendly, and she almost forgot to make her bed. Well,
the second victim let McMahon in along with Kaufman. The pair claimed they needed money for gas. She lent them $5. As she bent over to put a music tape on, Kaufman told investigators his stepbrother shot her in the back of the head. To make sure she was dead, McMahon shot her again between the eyes.
Mom, I'm coming.
The brothers took Schultz's car keys and wallet. Though Iowa had no death penalty, Jamie McMahon, 22, and Christopher Kaufman, 18, faced the federal death penalty for 2 carjackings resulting in death.
And also the burping if you heard the burp. Okay, Mom, let's go.
To impress a couple of girls.
Hey, sweetie.
It's just crazy.
It's actually not pet friendly. Sorry about that. Okay, sweetie, we're here. It took a long time to get here. Okay, sweetie, but I knew you got bored because it's in a whole new town. But like, it took me a while to get this. Okay, Mom.
My daughter is being treated for leukemia. Autumn said she lived a long, great, happy life, and said she will never forget how Mom and Daddy love her. St. Jude, I mean, this is what's keeping my baby girl alive. You can join the battle to save lives.
Oh, what?
By supporting
I totally forgot to put the food in here.
For this next
Is it still like... Okay, since I like my favorite color is blue, I'm picking the blue one. Well, I forgot to add something. When I was making this, I forgot to add some stuff. Because you're gonna need this. Because she needs to find a way to work.
I hope that you will continue to give. They have done so much for me and their family.
The moth, it's just I'm coughing a lot. So, like, if Lou is watching, that's one of my friends on my Xbox. It's just coughing a lot.
Tomorrow, there's hope for our little girl to survive.
Let's cure childhood cancer together. Please donate now. The investigators organized a search for the van and its driver, believing that whoever took the van would abandon it soon in favor of a getaway car. They dispatched some officers to begin a ground search around the mall.
Yeah, I forgot to get the mom's stuff, so just don't mind the mom doesn't have that much stuff. I'm not going out to go get her mom's more stuff.
Inside jobs or armed ambushes. Witnesses hadn't heard shooting. Perhaps the driver had decided to trade his hourly wage for $1 million. Certainly, the van is supposed to be locked and the driver inside, and therefore inaccessible. The fact that the van is missing would lead us to initially at least think about the possibility of the guard driver being involved. Investigators sought more information.
Looking for bad out. Like you.
We investigated John McGosh. First off, we started running his name in the computer to see if we could find any arrests or if he had a criminal history. We started to the Wells Fargo file, his employment file, looking for relatives, friends, where he lived.
After securing a search warrant, investigators traveled to his apartment. His landlady let them in. The investigators were looking for evidence that McGosh had planned the robbery. The apartment appeared undisturbed. Nothing indicated he had planned the robbery, or that he was ready to leave town. Detectives learned that McGosh had a daughter living nearby in Phoenix. Determining her address through DMV records, they went to interview her. McGosh's daughter described her father as honest and stable. He took his job seriously. Police found others who said the same. McGosh had no criminal record. Detectives began to consider the 61-year-old grandfather not as a suspect, but as a victim.
John McGosh had a good reputation. We talked to family, friends, relatives, co-workers. He was a person that did not have a lot of requirements in life. Money wasn't a big concern. Based on the background we did on him, we didn't believe he was going to be involved in.
Hey, where are you? School is like right now.
The FBI and Glendale police held a press conference.
You're at school?
They released photos
Yeah, I'm at school.
of the missing van and driver. Anyone who had seen John McGosh at the Wells Fargo van was asked to contact the FBI. A reward of $60,000.
Oh no, I think my mom's picking up. Well, I don't care, we're still doing a test.
Hours later, a 911 call came in from a church in Sun City, Arizona, just outside Glendale. The caller reported a van idling in the church's parking lot. Parishioners arriving for a Monday night bingo game noticed the van, which fit the description in the news reports. License plates and serial numbers confirmed it was the van missing from the
This. I'm done now. Bye. Yeah.